evening, bimbos, dams, and drugstore cowboys. On this Wednesday, August 18th, 1927. Slushy here, and I thank you for turning into Channel 2 News, the only news out there currently. Today in news, we have one for the record books, ladies and gentlemen. The Jazz Singer. The first, yes, first sound film to ever be made. This darb of a movie has been getting positive reviews from critics as well.
Okay, so I sat down, heart beating, sweaty palms, and all of a sudden the lights turned off. A picture on the screen laid before my eyes, and then music, sound. I say sound.
Hence, first sound film, you sap. Now onto more entertainment. Sports. Babe Ruth, New York Yankees baseball player, has become a national figure in only a few years. Here to join us today, the King of Diamonds, the Goliath of Grand Slam, the Home Run King, the Big Bam, the King of the Swing.
Can I come out now?
George Herman Ruth, everyone!
It's just Babe.
Oh, how you flatter me. So, I hear you can shoot that basketball pretty well.
I play baseball.
Yeah, I know. You score touchdowns.
No, I play baseball with a bat.
What's that nifty thing you got there?
A bat?
Where's the hockey stick?
I'm out of here.
What's eating now? Come back here. Do you know who I am?
A woman.
Beats me. Speaking of women, the League of Women Voters have been protesting all day today down at State Street. Let's catch up with one of our reporters to see how that's going.
Mark Wuconi here for Channel 2 News, and as you can see, not many women have shown up, except for one. Let's see what she has to say.
What would you do without us? What would you do without us, huh?
Excuse me, sorry for interrupting you, doll, but aren't you supposed to be more women here?
Well, that's not really the point. It's about quality, not quantity.
Yeah, you got neither.
You see, the League of Women Voters organization believes that the women have a special role in society, too.
Okay, for Channel 2 News, this is Mark Wuconi.
What the hell do you do?
Wow, very successful direction that's heading in. Maybe even more than the Dawes plan. Folks, we'll be right back after this short break. Whoa! What's that noise?
The vacuum, it makes my cleaning duties easier. It took me 6 hours to make breakfast, lunch, dinner, wash the clothes, prepare the kids, clean the house, and of course, satisfy my husband. Now, it only takes me 5.5 hours.
Honey, you missed the spot.
The vacuum, now available at your local A&P store.
Welcome back to Channel 2 News. Now let's get on a more serious note. The KKK. It has been whispered by Georgia Griffiths, a birth of a new nation, against blacks, homosexuals, immigrants, pretty much everyone except white Southerners. They demand white supremacy and even wear these ridiculous white cone-shaped hats. I can already feel the supremacy flowing through my body. Alright, let's take a look at the gossip columns of the Chicago Times. Right, Black Sox scandal, old news, Al Capone. Al Capone being tried for tax evasion? People, we have breaking news. Al Capone is being tried for tax evasion. Wait, there's more breaking news. Outside our studio. Al Capone is outside our studio and about to walk in. Everyone, the most wanted, bootlegging criminal out there, Al Capone!
Hey, sweet thing, nice chassis you got there.
Oh, please stop. Now tax evasion, huh?
Yeah, well, people jealous of my dough. What can I say? No big deal, just my mafia. Well, that's my signal. I gotta run.
A hard-boiled man. If I knew he was coming, I would have got myself dolled up. Alright, one more news. Flappers have created an uprising for a change in the traditional views of women. Their bobbed hair, short skirts, heavy makeup, drinking habits, smoking, yada yada, started a new trend in society. Many are worried about this. You know what I told my daughter? Now don't you go be taking any wooden nickels. And well, she put herself up and she go out lollygagging. I swear she a flower lover. Oh, she a quiff. She out to fond them all and give that drugstore cowboy her bums. Nookie here, nookie there. Our society has become a blow. Not only does the South despise flappers, but evolution isn't the hottest thing out there either. The Skull's monkey trial has come to a conclusion. In the battle between God versus nature, religion versus evolution, Darrow versus Brian, the result? Y'all can't teach evolution in classrooms. Alright, we'll be back right after these messages from our beloved sponsors, and we'll give you an update on our exciting president, Calvin Coolidge.
Want to live in the suburbs? Can't afford a breezer. Too lazy to walk a block to work? Don't want to be called a sap anymore? You need a Model T. Henry Ford's invention and the assembly line creates thousands a day, meaning anyone can afford it. Buy one now, before they're all gone. Model T, you can't afford it.
Thank you for coming back. As we all know, our hard-working President Calvin Coolidge is a quiet fella. Doesn't speak much, sleeps a lot, the usual for a president. I've actually started to wonder if he has any common sense at all. Just the other day he said, when more and more people are thrown out of work, unemployment results. Really? Well, one thing we absolutely know is that he has a high Native American fan base.
Vote for Coolidge!
Moving on, the Harlem Renaissance has put the African in African American. Arts, music, literature. This revolution has created a, revolution. This cultural awareness has been presented by many figures, including the trumpetist. He plays the trumpet. Louis Armstrong, others like Josephine Baker, Langston Hughes, and of course, Marcus Garvey. Garvey is the founder of the Back to Africa movement, which apparently he believes that he has the ability to send all the African Americans in the United States across the Atlantic all the way back to their homeland in Africa. Well, joining us right now is Marcus Garvey. Hello, Mr. Garvey. How are you doing today?
Hi, well, I'm...
Okay, let's get serious here. Realistically, do you really think you're going to be able to gather all the African Americans in the United States and send them back to Africa? 500,000 live in the North alone.
Well, you see...
It's quite the fantasy you have, Mr. Garvey. It's a dream, I do believe. But it's not going to happen. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Well...
You sap, go chase yourself. Get out of here.
Well, it's a movement.
Security. All right. Business-wise, the second industrial revolution has not only replaced steam with electricity and increased consumer goods and the prosperity throughout Americans, but now Carnegie and Rockefeller are recorded to be one of the richest men in America. You ask how? Well, horizontal and vertical integration. The ability to own all the supplies, wash out your competitors, and leave them homeless on the streets without any money. Genius, right? Whoever would have thought of it. Lastly, people, the 18th Amendment, prohibiting the assumption and distribution of alcohol. It has taken a great toll on Americans. Our hearts are broken, our appetites are unsatisfied, and crime is on the rise. Well, with the increase in speakeasies, more cops are cracking down on these bootleggers. Wait, what is this? I'm getting an update from my reporter. Is it true? I'm being told that the 18th Amendment has just been repealed by the 21st. Alcohol is back, people! Toss me a beer, won't you? Alright, well, it was nice having you watch me give you the news. Now, Thank you for turning into Channel 2 News. Have a great evening, and remember, people, peace, love, and alcohol. Live on, America. Good times are here.
This broadcast has been sponsored by The Lost Generation. Are you suffering from the misunderstanding of this 20s era? Puzzled by the new trends and prosperity? Come join Ernest Hemingway, author of The Sun Also Rises, Scott Fitzgerald, author of The Great Gatsby, and many more, on a trip throughout the world to find the true meaning of life.